It says, I saw Amos 9:1. I saw the Yahweh standing upon the earth. And he said, smite the lintel of the door. That all, first of all, Ka'Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. All praises to the Father and Son. That's his name in ancient Paleo Hebrew. Let's get back to this, man, because we at the end of this. In Amos 9:1, it said, I saw the Yahweh standing upon the altar, meaning the earth. And the Lord is what you so-called UFOs. That's the angels. And the Lord is among them. What that says in Psalms, 68 or 17, I think? Chariots of God, paraphrasing, 20,000. And the Lord is among them. Right. He said, smite the lintel of the door. That's the Yahweh Shah. The world ignorantly called Jesus Christ is telling the angels that the post is, this is what he's telling them, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake and cut them in the head, all of them. Now, who he's talking about when he says cut them in the head, all of them? That's talking about the elite, and it's talking about the 2/3 of our own people and the elite of these nations, man. This is what Yahweh Shah gonna be telling these angels, because the mothership is gonna appear here, but you got ships inside of the mothership. I'll tell you that in Ezekiel, it said, cut them in the head. Amos 9:1. You cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. Now that right there, that's talking about the elite of these Edomites. It's talking about these Jewish people that's playing like they the real children of the Father, which we know that biblically known as the Edomites. It says, I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he of they escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Right, because these people got plans where they done built underground bunkers and underground cities and all type of underground airports, because the elite, the people like the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, Dugettis, Bilderbergs, Rockefellers, all these people that bought America in 1932, because this country was actually bought by the elite, but most of it has been sold to the Chinese, man, because America is not even a country, it's a corporation, man. And the elite has pretty much gave this country up, or this corporation up, to their enemies, because they know in order to it be a new world, what they call an NWO, they know this place has got to be totally demolished. So they know, these people know, these people that's in the land of Israel, they know who the chosen are, they know who the Israelites, they know all of this, man. So they read the scriptures, they search things out. So they're this World War III, all this shit, this is being prophesied, meaning Yahweh, the man they call God, is bringing all this to pass, man, because everything has a purpose. So they're gonna try to go in their underground airports and their underground bunkers and go underwater. But let's get back to this. It says, he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Verse 2, though they dig into hell. And what's hell? Hell is known as the grave. So that's talking about their underground airports and their underground bunkers that they have built, because they know about the coming of World War III and / Armageddon, man. And they are gonna escape, but they're gonna be the first ones to be slaves unto the elect of the so-called Israelites. which is quoted in, I think that's Amos 9:11. Though they dig, verse 2, though they dig into hell, thence my hand shall take them. Though they climb up to heaven. Heaven is talking about their NASA. So they're going to try to, like they show you in the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, they're going to try to actually even escape and go. They trying to get to the moon, and they gonna escape. But what? We're gonna go back. We're gonna go and get them, man. We're gonna be the first ones to go and get them. It said, though they dig into hell, thus my hand shall take them. And it's that the Lord Yahweh Shah hand is elect, and the angels, man, the elect. We're gonna go get them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So when World War III is occurring, when the missiles come, they're going to be safe from that, man. They're not going to get caught up in that. And us, we're going to, as it's quoted in Revelation, paraphrasing, we're going to be in a cloud, and that's called a chariot, so-called UFO. And we're going to be looking down at this filthy place, man. This nasty place, because this place ain't nothing but Sodom and Gomorrah all over, man. Bunch of reprobates, if you ask me. We gonna see it, man. And after the smoke clear, guess what? It's gonna be hunting season, as it says in Jeremiah. I shall make them fishers, then I shall make them hunters. Let's get that right quick, man. And we're going to hunt them out every mountain, or every hole they at, fishers, then hunters. Let's get that. That's in Jeremiah 16:16. Let's get that. It says, Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them. Because there's going to be a time where we're not going to be talking about this word. We're actually going to be, the chosen ones are going to be actually executing everything that Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, is going to be doing. All the words of the prophets that's in this book, we're going to be executing that, man. And that's going to wrap up the end of the prophecies in the beginning of our kingdom, man. It says, they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and from out the holes of the rocks. So it's no escape for the rich. And they know this, man. They know that they're going to be our slaves, man. But Esau is just, these rich top elite is just proud, and that's their nature. Because if it goes back to the beginning, Yahweh, when Rebecca was pregnant, it said what? One was created for evil and one was created for good, man. So they were created for evil. So you can't expect these demons, these blue-eyed demons, to do right, man, because they weren't set up to do right, man. Which making it even worse that our people have become worse, wicked than the wicked itself, man. We taught the wicked our ways, because these blue-eyed devils were created for evil and we were created for righteousness. Talking about the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of Negro descent, which our people are scattered all the way around America. Plus, over there, we're scattered everywhere. Judah is scattered everywhere among all nations. And really, all 12 tribes became eventually scattered. But as you see now, all the 12 tribes are here now, man, because this is the main area This is the lake. This is where the lake of fire is gonna occur at, man. This place we're standing on, America. And the lake of fire is those missiles, those nukes, and the laser beam of fire from the Lord Yahweh Shai, his angels, because they're gonna appear right when this place is put out, man. The angels is gonna come get his elect, man. Because this place is finished, man. This place is rotten. It's a bunch of sodomites, a bunch of reprobates running around here, man. A bunch of people full of hate. Just demons, man. And it says our people love oppression, man. We could have been out of this hellhole. This is nothing but a whatchamacallit. This is America is a punishment, man. It's really not for us to be living it up, and just if all of us would come together in one consent and call upon our name Yahweh, we wouldn't even Yahweh Shah. We wouldn't be here. We'll be out of this captivity. But you got our people calling up other names like Jesus and Allah and Buddha, and so these the 2/3 that keeping us back of our people, man, because they're still following these false gods and these idols. That's keeping us back, man. But if that's prophecy too, because Yahweh Shai, remember, he said, "Don't think I came to send peace on the earth, but I come to send a sword to divide." And then he wants these people to be asleep because they're being reserved, man. They're being reserved until World War III, until the nuclear destruction. So a lot of our people are gonna get the same judgment as the oppressors, man. They're gonna have to come back in the kingdom, man, through childbirth, you know. So, and they know this. And it says, look, though they hide them, verse 3, Amos 9:3, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, right, because they got caves and shit over there in Israel, hidden caves for this nuclear war. They got caves, they got something in, Colorado, I think it's called Iron Mountain, and this is an underground cave that Esau got, your military. He said, I will search and take them out there, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, then I will command the serpent. Now, who is that serpent? Wait, let's get back to it. He said, though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So they're going to go in the bottom of the sea. And what? They say they have underground cities, underwater cities, but that could be true, man. They can go underwater, but they're gonna go in their submarines, man. That's what's gonna be underwater. And guess what? Leviathan, the big sea monster, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, is gonna unleash the sea monster, and he's gonna get them devils, man. And this is a big ass sea monster. He don't play no games. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, I will command the sword and it will slay them, right? Because we are the so-called white man enemies. And then guess what? They're going, as it says in Revelation, 13:10, I think. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. So, this is talking about them going in captivity under us, man. It says, "Thence will I command the sword, and will so slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good." And now let's go to verse 8. It says, "Behold," Amos 9 and 8, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom." And that sinful kingdom is talking about Babylon the Great, it's talking about America. "And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob." Right? Because the remnant is going to make it about here, the 1/3, which is mentioned in Revelation. For the angels bring that nuclear destruction. The 1/3, which is 144,000 plus the rest of the 1/3. Because you're going to have people, you're going to have some that make it out on chariots, ships, which is so-called UFOs, and there's going to be some that's going to be make it out on physical ships, boats, sailing back to the other side, which is mentioned in Isaiah, gotta get it, I think it's Isaiah 60 and 13. But that's the rest of the remnant. Children and women and, the rest of them gonna be on ship boats. Because how we came is how we gonna leave. But the elect is gonna be in those ships. Because they got a job, real job, that 144,000. It says, Amos 9. "I will command, I will sift the house of Yasharal among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sieve." Right? "Yet shall not the least grain